So at almost 11 months old, Kylie's Montessori inspired playroom has changed a little bit from our first video. Let's start over here, I guess. This shelf, windowsill, I should say, is being used for her books. I decided to make them front facing because it's easier for her to see which titles she's looking for and remember the books she likes. And she is tall enough now to stand up and pull those books down when she wants to read them. Eventually I'm going to be building a bookshelf, a forward-facing bookshelf for right here. My husband will, not me, but we're gonna put it there. But for now, this is where we're keeping her books. The mirror has been hung, so she loves playing in the mirror and looking at herself and making faces. That will be something that will stay there for a while. Up here we've got her pictures. We finally replaced the fake flowers with a real live plant. It's a pothos plant, low light, easy to take care of. So she'll help me take care of that once we start doing those types of practical life tasks when she's a little bit older. This is a block that I had my husband make for me very recently, just to teach her the concepts of rough versus smooth. So we're working on that. It is up here out of her reach because that sandpaper is very, very rough and it would scratch up the floors very badly. So we work on that just for a few minutes at a time and then it goes back up there. So on her shelves, at almost 11 months old, we've got some of the same things, some different things as her skills are changing. First thing we've got is a puzzle. The pieces are in the basket. It's deconstructed, and Montessori, you're supposed to do that so that they're, encouraged to do it themselves as opposed to leaving the puzzle up there already completed. That's not very enticing. So she likes to grab the little tiny knobs on these pieces. She's good at that. And she is starting to put the puzzle pieces on top, but she doesn't understand yet to match them or know how to fit them in. But she does have the idea that these are supposed to go on here somehow. So she practices that. She likes to use her object permanence box. This is one that I made for her, a little DIY out of an old cake box that someone sent us. It's pretty sturdy, so she loves that. She has her blocks. You guys saw these in the first video. She still doesn't understand how to use the shape sorter entirely on this one, but she likes to pull the blocks out, put them in, pull them out, dump the whole bucket on the floor, throw them around. That's her favorite thing to do. So those are a tried and true favorite that always stay on the shelf. She has her basket of balls that I'm slowly adding to. I'm trying to get different types of balls in there, materials, sounds, whatnot. She likes that. I recently made her an open and close basket, so it's got some things in it that literally just open and close, and I've put some fun things inside some of the containers. But I try to put a variety. These are her play soaps, but she likes to open the drawstring bag and figure out how it opens up. So just a variety of different types of containers with things hidden inside, which is fun for her. This is also one of her books. It's one of the bigger ones. I decided to keep it in here for now. We will move it when she gets her bookcase, but she likes the little lift-a-flap books. So we got her a nice big one with tons of lift-a-flaps. And she also likes animals, so that was the reason we picked that one. Over here we've got her pull toy Snail shape sorter combo thing. She does understand. She likes to pull it off the shelf while she's sitting. And again, the pieces are deconstructed, so the pieces are in a little basket, and she likes to pull it out. The house does come off, and she likes to put the shapes inside. Now, she doesn't really know how to do all of them. The only one she can do by herself is the circle. So she pulls it out and she sticks it in there herself. She's working on the other two. And then the last thing in this shelf right now is a DIY Montessori Familiar Faces basket. So I just made this for her. I just took some pictures of our family, myself, my husband, one of her, and then our two dogs. But she likes, and I laminated them, and she likes to pull the pictures out, especially the one of my husband. She likes to pull the pictures out and she just looks at them. Sometimes she bends them, which is fine because they're laminated. And it's also good fine motor work because they're laying flat on the floor and she has to pick them up. So that's it for her shelves. And then one of the major changes, I guess, is because she is standing and cruising and starting to learn to walk. She does take little steps every now and again. We've added some gross motor stuff for her. Have her play tunnel over here. She loves crawling through that. We pull it out and we play peekaboo games with it. This is an older toy that I've had out since our first video, and it has kind of turned into a gross motor toy for her instead of what it's originally supposed to be used for. She loves to stand up and hold on to this bar for support, even though it's a little bit wobbly. She's pretty good at standing by herself, so she doesn't need that much support, but she does use it to, I guess, make herself feel better. I turn the mirror face up so she can look at herself while standing, and then she generally likes to climb over this piano, which is kind of funny to watch, but that's really all she does with it now. So I'm leaving it out for just a little bit longer until she shows less interest in it. And then over here, she has her little stool. She doesn't quite use this for sitting on it yet, but because it has little felt feet on the bottom, she likes to push it around the dining room. So that's one of her favorite things to do, along with the walker wagon. So this is a cute little one we got from IKEA. Sometimes I don't have anything in it, but I recently added a jug of water. She likes to try to lift heavy things or push them around, and I decided to add it into the walker wagon so that she has a little bit more of a challenge pushing her walker wagon around. She seems to really like that. So that's it for her Montessori inspired playroom at almost 11 months old.